So growing up on the coast, what was the weirdest thing you saw?
Oh God. The weirdest thing I saw probably, I don't know, there's so many different things, but like domestic abuse, like every day.
Every day.
This guy that was in the church, his name was Big Ronald. He took a 6-inch stiletto and smashed his wife's head in with it. And like I pulled up, I was like 7, and I thought it was like paint, like she was acting like a clown, but like her whole face was bloody red and it was gushing and it was crazy. And it was just so much.
You had to witness that at 7.
Yeah.
Did they? I know in your the cleaning out my closet, you touch on domestic abuse and sexual molestation.
When I was 7, envision me at the bottom of stairs, and I solemnly swear that this is the truth, no fallacy here. See, I was young, man, I was just a toddler kid, and he wasn't the first to successfully try what he did. He took me to the basement, and after the lights had been cut, he whipped it out inside of mine and forced his cock through my guts. See, it was weird because I felt like I was losing my mind, and then it happened like millions of times, and I would swear that I would tell, but they would think I was lying, and now the power that he held was like a beacon to mine.
In the cult community, was that prominent? Is that where you first experienced that?
Yeah, that's the only place I experienced it, actually.
Really?
It was very prominent. Like the pastor had a kid with like a 15-year-old girl. And it was all over the place, honestly, and like everyone knew about it, but no one did anything. It was just like whatever.
What were there like walls that prevented people from leaving the community?
Oh, actually, see, this is the thing. It's Michigan. They don't really have any communes like that, whatever. So everyone lived within 5 to 10 minutes from each other, and you weren't allowed to talk to anyone else. You weren't allowed to listen to music. You weren't allowed to wear pants or earrings or jewelry or get your freaking eyebrows done. It was crucial, like crazy, and you had to be in church from Monday to like Friday. And then they'd have revivals. That shit was annoying. Seriously.
The revivals were annoying?
All that shit was annoying.
Yeah.
I was under the bench sleeping.
The whole time?
The whole time.
How did y'all escape?
I wouldn't even call it an escape. Like the pastor was telling my mother that God was going to kill his wife and she was supposed to be his new wife. Now, like, I don't know. My mom and my relationship, our relationship has gotten better over the years.
Yeah.
And, like, you can't really blame someone who's been hurt before for looking for love and, like, it just places and looking for that, like, validation or whatever. So I guess he kind of used her weakness and he played on it and he told her, like, this is what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be my wife. And she believed it since I was probably, like, 4 when she took us to that church. So from 4 to 9, she was there just waiting for his wife to die.
You accept yourself, and once you love yourself and just go against all of the norms, the societal standards, you come to an understanding that this life is to be lived. And I think same love is important because it preaches a message of love. Love is love, regardless of if it's self-love, regardless of if it's love for another person. Love yourself, accept yourself, live your life in a way that's natural to you.
Yeah. At age 13, my mother knew I wasn't straight. She didn't understand, but she had so much to say. She sat me on the couch, looked me straight in my face and said, "You'll burn in hell or probably die of AIDS." It's funny now, but at 13, it was pain to be almost sure of who you are and have it ripped away. And I'm sorry if it's too real for some of you to fathom, but hate for who you love is not exactly what you'd imagine. And, well, I guess it was disastrous, cause everything that happened afterwards was just madness. Locked away for 2 years to keep me on the inside, because she'd rather see a part of me die than me thrive. And it's tougher when it's something you can't deny, and ignorance teaches us it's something that you decide. You're driven by your choices, an optical illusion. Here's to understanding that it's not always confusion.